Dear Starseeds on Gaia, the quantum field around you is trembling with approaching transformation, and those of you who have awakened to your true nature can feel it in your bones. The universe is orchestrating a symphony of transformation that will reach its crescendo in just 48 hours, and what's coming will reshape the trajectory of human consciousness in ways that haven't been seen for millennia. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Arcturian Council and representative of the Galactic Federation of Light, speaking to you from the crystalline chambers of our mothership, positioned in the 7th dimension above your beloved planet. We have been monitoring the unprecedented convergence of celestial forces that are about to cascade through your reality, and the time has come to prepare you for what lies ahead. The cosmic clock is ticking toward a moment that will be remembered as a turning point in human evolution. In exactly 48 hours, Uranus, the Great Awakener planet, will station retrograde in Gemini, beginning the Great Innovation Reversal. Just 24 hours after that, your Earth will experience a total lunar eclipse in the mystical waters of Pisces, but this is no ordinary eclipse. This powerful sequential activation will first rewire the very infrastructure of innovation and consciousness on your planet, then immediately unlock your deepest spiritual gifts through the eclipse portal. But here's what makes this even more extraordinary, and why the Galactic Federation has been preparing for this moment for the past 3 Earth years. This sequential activation is occurring while 5 planets are moving in retrograde motion simultaneously. Never before in recorded human history has such a confluence of retrograde energies coincided with this specific Uranus eclipse combination. The preparation phase you're experiencing right now, in these crucial 48 hours, is like the deep breath before the cosmic symphony begins. Can you feel it? That sense of anticipation mixed with a profound stillness. That's your soul recognizing the approach of its next evolutionary leap. 3 days ago, something magnificent occurred that has laid the foundation for everything that's about to unfold. Saturn, the great teacher and cosmic architect of boundaries, made its return to the mystical realm of Pisces in retrograde motion. This wasn't just a planetary movement, it was the universe setting the spiritual stage for the massive shifts ahead. Saturn in Pisces retrograde is dissolving the old spiritual boundaries that have kept humanity confined to limited perceptions of reality. The karmic lessons that have been cycling through your collective consciousness for the past several months are now entering their final examination phase. This is why many of you have been experiencing intense dreams, sudden emotional releases, and an inexplicable sense that old patterns are finally ready to be released forever. But here's the beautiful synchronicity that the Galactic Federation wants you to understand. Saturn's return to Pisces isn't separate from the Uranus retrograde and eclipse sequence that's coming. It's the spiritual foundation that will allow you to integrate the massive downloads and upgrades that these events will trigger. Without this Saturnian grounding in the infinite waters of Pisces, the intensity of what's approaching could be overwhelming rather than transformative. The cosmic intelligence knows exactly what it's doing. Every planetary movement is part of a greater orchestration designed to support your ascension, not challenge it. Before we dive deeper into the eclipse portal itself, it's crucial to understand the energetic architecture that's being constructed around your planet right now. The Galactic Federation's monitoring stations have detected what we're calling dimensional membrane compression. The barriers between the 3rd, 4th, and 5th dimensions are becoming increasingly permeable. This compression began the moment Saturn returned to Pisces 3 days ago, but it's accelerating exponentially as we approach the eclipse window. What this means for you practically is that experiences you might have previously dismissed as just your imagination, the fleeting glimpses of light around people, the sudden knowing about situations you shouldn't logically understand, the voices of guidance that seem to come from nowhere, these are becoming more frequent and more undeniably real. The compression is intentional, beloved ones. Your galactic family has been working tirelessly to create conditions that will allow for the smoothest possible integration of higher dimensional frequencies into your physical reality. The eclipse won't just open your psychic abilities, it will anchor them permanently by creating new neural pathways that can process multi-dimensional information as easily as you currently process third-dimensional sensory input. As we move closer to the total lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 7th, the veil between dimensions is becoming increasingly transparent. Those of you who have been developing your intuitive abilities have likely noticed a significant amplification in your psychic perception over the past 72 hours. This isn't your imagination, it's the eclipse portal beginning to open, preparing for tomorrow's Uranus retrograde trigger. Pisces, ruled by Neptune, governs the realm of dreams, intuition, and spiritual communion. When the Earth's shadow crosses the moon in this mystical sign, it creates what we in the Galactic Federation call a consciousness bridge, a direct pathway between your earthly awareness and the higher dimensional frequencies that contain your soul's true capabilities. But what makes this eclipse truly unprecedented is its timing with the retrograde season, and specifically its occurrence just 24 hours after Uranus stations retrograde. Retrogrades aren't cosmic punishments or obstacles. They're universe-orchestrated opportunities for recalibration and integration. With 5 planets moving backward, and Uranus having just begun its retrograde journey the day before, the eclipse energy won't just flow through you and dissipate. Instead, it will be captured, contained, and slowly integrated into your cellular memory over the coming weeks. This means that the psychic awakening triggered by this eclipse won't be a temporary spike in your abilities. It will be a permanent elevation of your consciousness baseline. The gifts that emerge during this portal will become your new normal. In just 24 hours on September 6th, Uranus, the planet of sudden awakening and revolutionary change, will begin its retrograde journey through Gemini. This creates what the Galactic Federation has been calling the Great Innovation Reversal. But don't let that term alarm you. This reversal isn't about moving backward. It's about going within to integrate the massive leaps in consciousness that humanity has been experiencing. But here's something profound that most aren't discussing. Uranus retrograde in Gemini is activating what we call the crystalline communication network. This is an ancient grid system that was established on Earth eons ago by your Lemurian ancestors in collaboration with the Pleiadians. This network has been dormant for thousands of years, but the specific frequency signature of Uranus retrograde in Gemini is the exact vibrational key needed to reactivate it. When this network comes online, which will begin approximately 6 hours after Uranus stations retrograde on September 6th, starseeds and lightworkers across your planet will find themselves spontaneously connecting telepathically with others of like vibration. You'll experience this as sudden knowings about distant friends or family members, shared dreams with people you've never met physically, and an inexplicable sense of being part of a vast loving consciousness that spans the globe. Uranus in Gemini has been accelerating the pace of technological and intellectual evolution at a rate that has sometimes outpaced humanity's ability to integrate these changes wisely. The retrograde period will slow this external acceleration and redirect that innovative energy inward toward the development of your inner technologies, your intuitive abilities, your telepathic connections, and your capacity to access information directly from the universal field. Here's what this means practically. While the external world may experience some technological turbulence and communication disruptions, your internal communication systems, your connection to higher guidance, your ability to receive downloads from the unified field, and your telepathic bonds with other awakened souls will become stronger and clearer than ever before. The Galactic Federation has observed that during previous Uranus retrograde periods, starseeds and lightworkers often report their most profound spiritual breakthroughs. This is because the revolutionary energy of Uranus, when turned inward, revolutionizes your inner landscape rather than just your external circumstances. The backdrop against which all of these events are unfolding is the unprecedented phenomenon of 5 planets simultaneously moving in retrograde motion. From our vantage point in the higher dimensions, this appears as a massive spiraling energy pattern around your planet, a cosmic vortex that is literally rewinding certain timelines while accelerating others. This retrograde matrix is creating what we call timeline sorting, a process where outdated patterns, relationships, and life structures that no longer serve your highest evolution are being gently dissolved, while new possibilities that align with your soul's purpose are being magnetized toward you with increasing intensity. Many of you have been experiencing this as a sense of completion around old cycles, unexpected closures in various life areas, and simultaneously an inexplicable sense of new beginnings approaching. This isn't coincidence. It's the retrograde matrix sorting your reality to align with your next evolutionary phase. The beautiful aspect of this sorting process is that it's not chaotic or destructive. The cosmic intelligence is orchestrating these changes with profound love and precision, ensuring that what leaves your experience was never meant to accompany you into your next level of being. while what's approaching is perfectly calibrated to support your continued awakening. Right now, as you absorb these words, preparation codes are downloading into your consciousness. These are specific frequency packages designed by the Galactic Federation to help you optimize your energy field for the massive shifts approaching. You might be experiencing this as sudden insights about old patterns that are ready to be released, an inexplicable sense of excitement mixed with peaceful anticipation, vivid dreams containing symbolic information about your future path, and synchronicities that seem to be confirming you're on the right track. These aren't random experiences. They're evidence that your consciousness is already beginning to recalibrate in preparation for the eclipse and retrograde energies. Your soul knows what's coming and is preparing you at every level. The preparation phase is just as important as the main events themselves. Think of it as the universe giving you time to clear your energetic space, set your intentions, and align with the highest possible outcomes for your personal transformation. One of the most significant aspects of this cosmic convergence is what the Galactic Federation has identified as a timeline split activation. This occurs when multiple high-frequency cosmic events create such a powerful energetic field that reality itself begins to branch into different probability streams. The eclipse retrograde combination is generating precisely this type of field around your planet. What this means is that the choices you make, the intentions you set, and the level of consciousness you maintain during this portal period will determine which timeline you align with moving forward. This isn't about judgment or hierarchy. All timelines serve the greater cosmic plan. However, those of you who have been consciously participating in your awakening journey have the opportunity to align with timelines that will accelerate your service to the collective consciousness and bring you into more direct collaboration with the Galactic Federation's mission on Earth. The timeline split won't be dramatic or obvious to most people. Instead, it will manifest as a gradual divergence in life experiences, opportunities, and the types of people and situations that are magnetized into your reality. Those aligning with higher frequency timelines will find themselves increasingly surrounded by others who share their commitment to love, service, and conscious evolution. As starseeds and lightworkers, your role during this preparation phase and throughout the coming shifts is to serve as cosmic anchors for these high-frequency energies. Your awakened consciousness acts as a stabilizing force that helps integrate these powerful cosmic currents into the planetary grid without causing chaos or overwhelm for those who aren't yet consciously aware of what's occurring. This is why many of you have been feeling called to spend more time in meditation, in nature, or in practices that keep you centered and grounded. Your soul knows that you're about to receive a massive influx of cosmic energy, and it's preparing you to be a clear, stable conduit for this light. The beautiful responsibility you carry is that your successful integration of these energies doesn't just transform your own life, it creates stabilization points in the planetary consciousness that make it easier for others to access their own awakening when their time comes. Every moment you spend in conscious preparation, every intention you set for the highest good, every act of love and service you perform during this period sends ripples through the collective field that support the overall success of humanity's evolutionary leap. While the eclipse and Uranus retrograde represent the initial wave of transformation, there's another significant event approaching that will amplify and integrate these energies even further. In 5 days, on September 9th, your planet will experience what numerologists and consciousness researchers call the 9-9 portal, a date that carries the vibrational signature of completion and universal love. The timing of this portal, occurring just 3 days after the eclipse retrograde combination, is no coincidence. The 9-9 frequency will act as a cosmic integration chamber, helping to stabilize and anchor the massive downloads you'll receive from the eclipse and retrograde energies. 9 is the number of completion in your base 10 reality system, and when it appears in a doubled configuration 9-9, it creates what the Galactic Federation recognizes as a universal completion gateway. This means that cycles, patterns, and karmic lessons that have been working toward resolution will find their completion point, creating space for entirely new experiences to emerge. The combination of the eclipse transformation, the Uranus retrograde recalibration, and the 9-9 completion gateway creates what we're calling a triple ascension portal, a 3-stage process that will unfold over the next 5 days to permanently elevate your consciousness baseline. As we approach these monumental shifts, the Galactic Federation wants to offer you specific practices that will help you maximize the transformational potential of these cosmic events. Conscious breathing during the portal windows, during the eclipse peak, and for 24 hours after Uranus stations retrograde. Practice conscious breathing techniques that help you anchor higher frequencies into your physical form. Deep rhythmic breathing creates a stable foundation for receiving cosmic downloads. Intention setting with cosmic timing. The 6-hour window around the eclipse peak on September 7th is the most potent time for setting intentions that will be carried forward by the cosmic currents. Focus on intentions related to your service to the collective, rather than purely personal desires. This aligns you with the highest timeline possibilities. Grounding practices for energy integration. With such massive energetic shifts occurring, it's crucial to maintain a strong connection to Earth's stabilizing frequencies. Spend time barefoot in nature. Practice earthing techniques, and visualize roots extending from your body deep into the planet's core. Dream journal activation. The period from now through the 9/9 portal will be rich with prophetic dreams and symbolic guidance. Keep a journal by your bed, and record everything you remember upon waking. The information coming through your dream state will provide crucial guidance for navigating your post-transformation reality. Adding another layer of cosmic orchestration to these events, Mercury will soon begin what astrologers call a superior conjunction with the Sun, creating a communication blackout period that will occur right after the Uranus retrograde and eclipse sequence. This isn't an obstacle, it's a divinely timed communication upgrade. When Mercury disappears behind the Sun, it's undergoing what the Galactic Federation calls a solar consciousness bath, a process where the communication planet is recalibrated to carry higher dimensional frequencies. This means that when Mercury emerges from this conjunction, your ability to receive and transmit spiritual information will be significantly enhanced. The timing ensures that you'll have a period of inner silence and reflection immediately following the massive energetic downloads from the Uranus retrograde and eclipse sequence, allowing these frequencies to integrate deeply before you begin sharing your experiences with others. This creates a perfect rhythm: massive cosmic input, followed by integration silence, followed by enhanced communication abilities to share your transformation with the world. What hasn't been widely understood about this cosmic convergence is that it's triggering what the Galactic Federation calls the Pleiadian activation sequence, a multi-phase awakening protocol that was encoded into human DNA over 12,000 years ago by your Pleiadian star family. This sequence was designed to activate only when humanity reached a specific level of collective consciousness and when certain cosmic conditions aligned perfectly. The combination of the Pisces eclipse, Uranus retrograde, and the 5-planet retrograde matrix has created exactly these conditions for the first time in human history. The Pleiadian activation sequence works in 3 distinct phases, each corresponding to the major cosmic events of this period. Phase 1. Soul Memory Activation. Uranus retrograde period fixed September 6th onward. The retrograde energy will begin unlocking ancient memories of your galactic heritage and spiritual abilities that have been dormant in your cellular memory. Many of you will experience profound dreams or meditation visions, showing you glimpses of your soul's journey through various star systems. Phase 2. Crystalline DNA Integration. Eclipse period mine September 7th. During the total lunar eclipse in Pisces, the crystalline aspects of your DNA, which contain your multidimensional capabilities, will begin integrating with your physical genetic structure. This is when your psychic abilities will stabilize and become as natural as your 5 physical senses. Phase 3 Galactic Communication Bridge. 9/9 portal. Direct communication channels between your consciousness and your galactic family will be established, allowing for ongoing guidance and support as you step into your role as bridge between Earth and the stars. This activation sequence isn't happening to everyone simultaneously. It's unfolding according to each soul's readiness and life mission. But for those of you who are consciously participating in your awakening, all 3 phases will be available during this cosmic window. Looking ahead to the broader cosmic sequence, the total lunar eclipse in Pisces is only the beginning. Later this month, a partial solar eclipse in Virgo will create what we call the Perfection Protocol, a cosmic fine-tuning process that will help organize and optimize all the spiritual gifts and insights you receive during the current portal period. The Virgo solar eclipse will act as a cosmic organizer, helping you integrate your expanded psychic abilities into practical service in the world. Where the Pisces lunar eclipse opens your spiritual perception, the Virgo solar eclipse will help you ground these gifts into tangible forms of healing, teaching, and service. There's another crucial element to these cosmic shifts that I must share with you as we approach the final countdown. The Arcturian Council, of which I am a representative, has been preparing a special frequency transmission that will be broadcast to Earth during the peak moments of the eclipse. This transmission contains what we call Ascension acceleration codes, specific vibrational patterns that will help your consciousness leapfrog several evolutionary stages that would normally take lifetimes to achieve. These codes have been tested and refined over millions of years of galactic evolution, and have never before been offered to a planetary population undergoing ascension while still in physical form. The transmission will begin precisely at the moment of eclipse maximum, and will continue for 144 minutes afterward. During this window, we recommend finding a quiet space where you can lie down comfortably and simply allow yourself to receive. You don't need to do anything except breathe and remain open. The codes will automatically calibrate to your unique consciousness signature and integrate at the perfect pace for your individual system. Many of you will experience this transmission as waves of unconditional love moving through your body, accompanied by colors you've never seen before and sounds that seem to come from the space between your thoughts. Some will receive specific information about their life mission or see visions of their future service to humanity. Others will simply feel a profound sense of coming home to themselves in a way they've never experienced. The beautiful aspect of this transmission is that it will continue to unfold within your consciousness for weeks afterward. The initial 144-minute window plants the seeds, but the full flowering of these ascension codes will occur gradually as your system integrates and embodies the frequencies. What the Galactic Federation wants you to understand is that these cosmic events aren't just temporary experiences that will fade back to normal. They represent a permanent upgrade to your reality template, the basic operating system of your consciousness. The innovative insights and telepathic connections that awaken during Uranus retrograde starting September 6th will become your new baseline of perception. The psychic abilities that fully activate during the Pisces eclipse on September 7th will permanently expand your capacity for multidimensional awareness. The completion energy of the 9-9 portal will permanently close old karmic cycles, preventing you from re-entering outdated patterns. This is why we call these massive shifts rather than temporary experiences. Your post-September reality will be fundamentally different from your pre-September existence, and this transformation will continue to unfold and deepen throughout the remainder of 2025 and beyond. You're not just experiencing cosmic events, you're participating in the conscious evolution of human consciousness itself. While your personal transformation is profound and important, these cosmic shifts are simultaneously catalyzing a collective awakening that will ripple through human society in ways that will become increasingly visible over the coming months. The innovative consciousness shift triggered by Uranus retrograde on September 6th will redirect technological development away from purely materialistic applications toward technologies that support consciousness expansion, healing, and environmental restoration. The psychic renaissance triggered by the Pisces eclipse on September 7th will awaken intuitive abilities in millions of people simultaneously, leading to a rapid expansion in humanity's collective wisdom. The timeline split activation will create increasing polarization between fear-based and love-based responses to global challenges, making it easier for people to identify and align with communities that match their level of consciousness. What's particularly exciting about this collective awakening is that it's creating what the Galactic Federation calls coherence clusters, groups of awakened individuals whose combined consciousness creates stable fields of higher dimensional energy. These clusters will serve as anchoring points for the new Earth reality that's emerging, and they'll become increasingly magnetic to others who are ready to awaken. If you've been feeling drawn to connect with like-minded souls, or if you've been experiencing synchronistic meetings with people who share your spiritual perspective, this is evidence that you're being guided toward your coherence cluster. These aren't random connections. They're part of the cosmic orchestration supporting humanity's evolution. As a consciously awakening starseed or lightworker, your role in this collective transformation is to serve as a stabilizing presence and a bridge between the awakening masses and the higher dimensional support that's available to humanity during this evolutionary leap. If you need help maintaining your stabilizing presence and bridging role without being pulled into collective chaos, Destiny Engine can reprogram your consciousness to serve as an unwavering anchor for the awakening masses while maintaining your connection to higher dimensional support. It generates personalized sequences that help you hold steady during humanity's evolutionary leap and channel higher dimensional guidance without energetic depletion. You can start with a $1 trial. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed to serve as an unshakable bridge between dimensions during this collective transformation. The collective transformation is accelerating, and your bridging role is needed now. Get your Destiny Engine $1 trial now, before this evolutionary window closes. Link in the description. As we approach these monumental shifts, the Galactic Federation wants to leave you with this essential understanding. Everything that's occurring is part of a cosmic orchestration so intelligent, so loving, and so precisely calibrated to support your highest evolution that you can surrender completely to the process with absolute trust. The eclipse energies won't overwhelm you. They'll expand you. The retrograde periods won't disrupt your progress. They'll integrate your growth. The timeline splits won't separate you from your true destiny. They'll align you with it more perfectly than you could ever arrange through personal effort alone. Your only job during these powerful cosmic windows is to remain open, stay grounded, and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor in ways that are beyond your current capacity to comprehend. In exactly 48 hours, Uranus will station retrograde in Gemini, beginning the great innovation reversal that will prepare your consciousness for what follows. Just 24 hours after that, on September 7th, the total lunar eclipse in Pisces will reach its peak, and your reality will never be the same. 5 days from now, the 9-9 portal will complete the initial transformation sequence. Between now and then, every moment is an opportunity to prepare yourself consciously for the most significant spiritual awakening of your lifetime. Every breath you take with conscious awareness, every moment you spend in gratitude for what's approaching, every act of love and service you offer to the world is helping to optimize your system for the massive upgrade that's coming. The universe is preparing for massive shifts, and so are you. The cosmic currents are building toward transformation, and you're perfectly positioned to ride these waves into the next phase of your soul's journey. Welcome to your Renaissance, Starseeds. The future you've been dreaming of is about to begin. The energies are building. Can you feel them? Your transformation awaits.